Today in this video, I'm going to introduce one of the recent and the most important grants in Portuguese system, which is called MIT Portugal program. MIT Portugal program is a collaboration between Massachusetts University of Technology in US and also Foundation of Science and Technology in Portugal, FCT, and this grant is awarded to 40 PhD students each year. Usually, this grant call is open between March, April, or May, and then people can submit their applications through online format. You can apply for this MIT Portugal program in four main category that is defined by this organization. Those categories are climate science, climate change, Earth system, ocean to near space, digital transformation in manufacturing, and sustainable cities. So you need to decide which type of categories you would like to apply for it, and it depends certainly on the content of your program and proposal. So if you want to apply for this call, you need to have some of the criteria that is listed that are listed here. As you see, 8 criteria are here, so you need to have a Ciencia ID. What is a Ciencia ID? You go simply to this link that is here, cienciaid.pt. You will create a resume under the Portuguese system, then you will assign a Ciencia ID. Then you can use it to in fact insert your application. We will go and for the following videos, and we will talk about this Ciencia ID and how you can get it and how to have it. Stay, sign in, and also subscribe for this channel, Research with Amir, and I will explain all these aspects to you one by one. So the other thing that you need to have is an identification document. So if you are a Portuguese nationality, or if you are a resident in Portugal, you may have a resident card, and if you are freshly arrived in Portugal, you may have used your passport or other identification documents. So in order to have a better score and a better evaluation, and to raise your chance to get this actually grant, it's better for you to have your educational degree certificate gotten recognized here in Portugal. So it means that if you're a foreigner, you need to do a recognition process that we will discuss about this subject later in the future videos. We will provide more information. So never forget to do this project if you are a foreigner. If you are a Portuguese, so you don't need to do this process. You simply upload your educational degree. So you need also to upload a CV of yourself. So if you have a Ciencia Vitae and Ciencia ID, so you already created, you can automatically upload those CV here. So another important criteria is your PhD work plan, that we will discuss about any single aspect of this in future videos. You need to have also your motivation letter to show how you are motivated for this goal and in what way you want to contribute to the MIT Portugal program. you need to also to show that one of the hosting condition in Portugal is supporting your proposal together with your supervisory team. So you in this way you are not allowed to apply for this call without any supervisory team. You need to have a supervisory team. You are not allowed to apply for this call individually. So never forget to contact with supervisors and develop the work plan and have the better idea before reaching to this call, and stay in touch with them to have a to mature your idea and your proposal much better, and to have them also in this work plan development, and also this online form completion. The last criteria could be two signed recommendation letters. You need to ask from your previous, I don't know, supervisors or boss, or someone that you worked with and who are familiar with you. Then you can ask them to give you a recommendation letter. I suppose to talk about this later as well, but briefly I can say that it's better for you to ask from those people who are close to your PhD work plan title as well, to have actually a smart link with your project as well, and raise your chance to gain more score for this criteria. So it says from now on, you see here we have some of the more information that you can gain here, especially notice of the call. So you may need to read it completely, and I highly recommend you to read about it. And also the other thing is application process, that you simply click on it and you upload your document here in a slide room. And then you have the evaluation process. We will have an individual evaluation process video, and we will talk about every criteria that you may need to succeed in this program. So the first criteria would be merit of applicant. So it's a combination of your educational degree, your publications, your actually motivation letter, any academic activities like conferences, or book publication, or chapter publication, or any patent, or anything that you have. The work plan by itself also is the most important things. And also the last one but not least is merit of the hosting condition, that you need to write about if this hosting condition that you're introducing as your host is sufficient enough quantitatively and qualitatively to support your proposal, and also the supervisory team, if they are sufficient enough to the achievement of your goals in the work program. So you might see these three criteria have different ways. The A has 40, B has 40, and C has 20%. So be careful that you need to spend more time on criterion B, because it's more important. While criteria A is almost it depends on your past experiences and your CV or resume. So you need to work more on B, I think, at the moment of the call, and also on C. That I highly recommend you to ask your supervisor to help you to write criteria C. But I will explain, and I will give you more information about that. So on the bottom page of this website, you will see some FAQ questions. That one of them is some of the people ask if they got this scholarship, they can spend a season in MIT. There is a likelihood for you also to actually be in MIT, but there isn't any guarantee, so it's better for you to stay in touch with one of the supervisors or scientists out there abroad in MIT. So create this connection and also develop your idea. You might be invited later to spend some time in MIT Institute. So if you need any more help or any more information, you can simply read about support elements here on the right side of this web page. However, I'm going to present more information about, especially about the criteria of this call, MIT Portugal, especially in 2022. And I will help you to develop your proposal in terms of work plan, and I will provide you with tips and tricks to raise your score, to get a better score, and to raise your chance to be granted by MIT Portugal. The studentship that is paid for this grant is also similar with the normal FCT grants. So that could be 1,144 more or less euros, and but actually there is a difference between a subtle difference between MIT Portugal program and also normal FCT that most of Portuguese are applying for. That I will explain and more about it in future videos. So that's the end of the this actually short introduction to MIT Portugal. Please never forget to subscribe to this channel, Research with Amir, to provide you with more information in future videos. Stay in touch and be successful in this call. See you in next videos. Bye bye.